This is Adelai Brown, your heart coach, and welcome to our heart tribe. I just want to thank you for being here today. Remember, here we grow heart equity, which we define as personal, relational, and financial wealth that we cultivate through authentic living. Today, I would like to talk to you about step 6 of our divine heart transplant process. I teach my clients about trusting the process, and I take them through a divine heart transplant because I really believe that just like in Ezekiel chapter 36 and verse 25 through 26, the Lord said, I will give you a new heart, and a new spirit I will put within you. I will remove your heart of stone and replace it with the heart of flesh. And many of us, that's what we need. You're trying to get more money. You're trying to get more power. You're trying to get more fame. You're trying to get more validation. But many times, what you need is a new heart. You need to be renewed. You need to be restored. You need to be rejuvenated. You are hurting. You are frustrated. You have a lot of questions that haven't been answered. You've been disappointed. You did not talk about it. There are boundaries that need to be put in place. You don't know what to do with that. And I just want to encourage you to, trust God and trust the process. So, what is the process? The process is when we decide that we are going to commit to a life of wholeness, a life of freedom, a life of joy, a life of fulfillment, a life of purpose. And I believe that the Lord has created me to support you and be your purpose protector, right? Help you protect your purpose, guide you in protecting your purpose, and therefore you must trust the process. So today we're going to talk about step 6 in the process. So there's 6 steps. The first step is connection, then awareness, then acceptance, then forgiveness, then decision, and then step 6, which is take action. And today I'm talking about taking action because a lot of times we know better, but we don't do better. Many of us are not lacking information. We're not lacking information. We're not lacking resources, though we think we are. Hello, beautiful. Thank you for being here and welcome in. Let me know where you're coming in from. So, a lot of us are just in a deficit of taking action. Many of us don't realize that your life could be completely different if you would just, as the song says, bust a move, right? If you would just put yourself in a position and say, hey, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to take care of this. I'm going to confront this situation. I've planned. I've strategized. Now it's time to put it into action. And this is usually a critical part of the process because everything up until this point has been idea, it's been theory, right? You're looking at your life and you're thinking, I know I don't want to stay like this. You don't want to stay like this. You don't want to continue to live like this. You don't want this stagnant relationship anymore. You don't want this dead end career anymore. You don't want these manipulative relationships that you're in to continue, but you don't necessarily know what to do. You got to take action. You have to be willing to consistently take action, to consistently move. And when you consistently take action, things start to change for you. Things start to shift for you. Things start to move for you in a way that you could have never imagined. Right? So when we think about taking action, think about the fact that action can make you feel awkward. Action can make you feel uncomfortable. Action can put you in uncomfortable situations, but that does not mean that you're in the wrong place. Right? Just because something is uncomfortable does not mean that it's wrong. It does not mean that you're not where you need to be. So I want to encourage you wherever you are, You came across this message today because whatever it is you were planning to do, you were thinking about doing, I am your reminder to get it done. Get it done. Okay? Get it done. Go ahead and make that call. Go ahead and hit submit on that application. Go ahead and say yes to the dress. Go ahead and, push, post on that post that you've been editing for the last 3 days because you can't just seem to get it perfect. Remember, like, that you are perfectly imperfect. So you don't have to worry about everything you to be mean. Perfection can cause you to be distant, right? When you're trying to be perfect, it can cause a lot of pain in your life. So one of the ways to remedy and overcome perfectionism and people pleasing, right, is to consistently take action. Because the more you take action, you're going to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You're going to start being around people and experiencing situations, and you will get better at it as you go. But I'm just here to remind you, I'm just that voice of reason to say, just do it. I think the worst thing that could happen is that you don't do it. Don't worry. Good. Okay. I had a coach tell me this. I've heard this many times. Done is better than good. Done is better than good. Done is better than good. Okay? Done is better than good. So once you can keep that in mind and you realize that done is better than good, and you get it done regardless if it's good or not. Because the more you get it done, the gooder it's going to get. I know gooder isn't a word, but I hope you get what I'm trying to say. The more that you get it done, the better things are going to be for you. So take action. Take action in your life today. You have the information. You have what it takes. You are equipped. There's nobody better than you to get this thing done. There's nobody better than you to show up and be that person that God called you to be. Is nobody better than you. So why not you? Why not you? Why not get it done? Why not get it done now? So let's take action. Now, I will say this before we go. I want to address this. I know that it's scary. I know that when we take action, a lot of times it causes triggers. It triggers us. We get scared. We get frustrated. It reminds us of a time before when things didn't go well. It reminds us of a time before when things didn't work out how we expected them to go. I just want to encourage you to push through that, to acknowledge that fear. Acknowledge when you remember that, what it reminds you of, but don't get stuck there. Remember, you're not that person anymore. You've evolved, you've grown, you've developed. You do have what it takes. Now the thing is, are you going to do it? Are you going to put yourself out there? Are you going to walk forward one step at a time? It's time for you to take action. Okay? And if you need help taking action, let me know. We could go through some steps and some tricks and some tools that might help you through the process. If you want me to support you through it, I would love to do that. Check out my link tree at the Heart Connections, or go to my website at adelaibrown.com and just check out the resources there. I have books and trainings, and if you want to sign up for some coaching so we can work on what you're challenged with specifically, we can do that as well. But I just want to encourage you to take action. Go ahead and book that therapy appointment. Go ahead and book that trip, right? Go ahead and go to the grocery store and pick up those healthy items that you've been meaning to get. Just progress forward in the best way possible for you, because you are worthy. You're deserving. Okay? All right. So I love y'all. Have a wonderful day. Happy July 4th weekend. Do me a favor, like this video, share. If you're not already a member of our Heart Tribe, we would love to have you. Go ahead and subscribe, and let's stay connected. And I want to hear from you in the comments. Let me know how you take action. Let me know how you grow and how you develop. What are the things that you do to help you from not being stuck? What do you do to get unstuck? Let's help each other. Okay? All right. Well, I love y'all very much. Remember, when you heal your heart, you transform your life and you transform the world. So let's keep doing this hard work there. Okay?